What is up, guys? Let me go ahead and put my headphones in. What is up, guys? Okay, here we go. We got to get the sound going. Okay, I think we're good now. Let me check the sound. All right, we're golden. What is up, guys? We're here. Um, ISOs are leading the way. Alert: the bull market is here. The market will explode, and we're seeing it. We're seeing it already. And the Genius Act has not even passed. More on that later, right? Because I know there was some news where Trump said, hey, it's going to pass today. 11 out of 12 people are in my office. It's going to pass today. Well, according to some sources, it has not passed today, even though we got all this solid news today. But more on that later. We shall get into it. But first, cue my guy, Indigo Saint. Let's get it. Boom. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Blackrue Investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer? Best believe it was Blackrue Investing. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifesting, so we binge on our Blackrue Investing. Best believe it was Blackrue Investing. Got course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that Blackrue Investing. Best believe it was Blackrue Investing.
What is up, Rue Crew? We back in here. New mic. So my sound should be a lot louder for you guys. Let me know if it's too loud in the comments here. What's up, Marie Villas? What's up, Charlie J? What's up, Shorty? Shorty it. Okay, I can't see that one. I'm gonna have to zoom in on it. Shorty Isis or Shorty 16. Shorty 16. What is going on? What's up, Wade North? What is up, Victory V? We up in here today. I'm really excited for the show, guys. If all of this movement happened today and the Genius Act wasn't even passed, what can we expect tomorrow? What can we expect tomorrow, right? Let me go ahead and share the screen here. But first, cue my sponsor, DCENT Wallet. Let's go. Your crypto deserves the best protection. So why settle for less? DCENT Crypto Wallet isn't just another wallet. It's safe, secure, easy to use, and supports your favorite cryptocurrencies all at the touch of a button. And now with my exclusive link, you'll save $30 on your new wallet. Better security, smarter investing, $30 in your pocket. Click on the link now and secure your better security today. Of course, they're $30 for one wallet, $99 for two. If you really want to help the channel, this is the best way to help the channel and help yourself, okay? Cold storage is way safer for your crypto. So definitely look at DCENT Wallet. You can store ZBCN on there, and you can also store XCN on there. And they have a swap and everything, and it's really nice. And over here to my right, you'll see the code for BTCC. If you want to do futures trading, perpetual futures trading, this is one of the only places you can do it in the US, okay? And if you want to take advantage of small moves in the market, right? Futures is one way to do it. We have 8 shows about trading futures in the Patreon. Shout out to the patrons. Yeah, where we're going to do an open mic night. We're going to do that open mic night on Saturday, or excuse me, Friday. Friday coming up here at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. So first open mic night. I'm just going to go on Zoom and we're going to meet each other as a community. And it's going to be really nice. It's one of the features of the Patreon. So definitely check that out, guys. And if you haven't already, yeah, we're doing some cool things in the Patreon. Let me go ahead and share the screen here. Boom, 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 boom. So let's start here. So, let's start actually here. So, Crypto Wendio shared something where she said, the Genius Act and others did not pass today, 7/16/2025. Tom Emmer Majority Whip says members are advised that no additional votes are expected in the House this evening. Please stay tuned for future updates on more information. Okay. I tried to find this on Tom Emmer's site and I couldn't find it, but I did find on Cointelegraph's X page, it says Trump says the Genius Act will be passed tomorrow after speaking with all holdouts today. Okay. So, apparently there were some holdouts and that's all been taken care of and the Genius Act will pass tomorrow. Now, what have we seen as far as price action is very, very promising. For most of the day today, it seems like XRP was in the $3 range. It's kind of trying to hold strong here at $3. It will be really nice if it colors. But the thing that a lot of people are looking at, and they're looking at very, very strong, is that Ethereum just continues to rocket, right? And a lot of people say that the price of Ethereum and how much it rockets up is kind of the beginning of an altcoin season. And if we look here from kind of basically April 7th of 2025, Ethereum's gone from almost $1,440 all the way up to $333 and some cents here. So almost, what is that, like a 2x and some change here. So maybe this could be signaling the beginning of an altcoin season. Okay. And if we go here and look at Cointelegraph again, there's this tweet from Arthur Hayes. You guys know who Arthur Hayes is. He's the big guy in the community. He says it's ETH season. I think also David Schwartz tweeted something about there being like ETH season going on here. So maybe they might be signaling to us that, hey, altcoin season is here. Altcoin season is here. Shout out to all you guys in the chat. As usual, just go ahead and put your things in the chat, your comments in the chat, and we'll get to them at the end of the show here. So let's, before we go look at what David Schwartz has to say about ETH season, let's look at these price charts again, because ETH soaring is something, but all the ISOs just came back recently. We have HBAR, we have Algorand, we have IOTA. So as well as we know, ISO 20022 went live in America on the 14th, right? And a lot of people were expecting even bigger fireworks than we got right now. I think a 2x is definitely some fireworks, but people were expecting even more. But let's just remind you of what these ISOs are and who's behind them and what they're doing, right? This is from All In Crypto website. XRP, of course, is cross-border banking, official member of ISO. SWIFT, Bank of America, SBI. Countless number of banks are partnered with XRP, even though people spread the misinformation that banks would never use them. Bank of America is using them. SBI is using them. Like Accenture is using them. BNY, BNY just signed a deal with them to use um, RLUSD. Tons of bankers are going to use XRP, and we know these ETFs are going to be live soon. So trust me, this, not financial advice, but trust me, bro, not financial advice. But when these ETFs start moving, when they get locked in, when they get approved, this $3 price XRP is going to seem cheap to a lot of people, right? I've been in XRP since like, gosh, a while, a while now, you know, you know, so I'm really loving the prices that I'm having right now, but this might be the last time that people can get XRP at these $3, $2, three high $2, low $3 range. Period. Full stop. In a lot of instances, if we go back and look at the price again of XRP, in a lot of instances, people are priced out, and they got priced out when Trump got elected and XRP shot up from like 50 cents to kind of where it is right now. But again, imagine now ETFs, ISOs live, stablecoin act passed. Like, we're definitely going to see XRP at more than $3, right? Imagine once it passes its all-time high, which some say it's like 340 something, 360 something. If it was set here, who knows, like 360, 350. Once it passes that, man, it's game over. It's game over. Like, how high could it go, right? And of course, if you guys have been paying attention to the news, there's all this talk about these 80 K Bitcoins that got transferred to exchanges. Could a lot of that money be dumped? Could that Bitcoin be dumped? And then could that money be put into XRP? Could that money then be put into Ethereum? We shall see, right? We shall see. But I definitely don't think they're cashing it out and leaving it at $1. That would be silly. That would be like just malpractice on their money, because over time we know Bitcoin has just straight killed the dollar as far as value. While the dollar is going down, 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 Bitcoin has been trending nothing but up, up, up. It's killing gold in value. I think it just passed gold in market cap. It's just a crazy, crazy thing. But where are those 80K Bitcoins? What's going to happen to them? Is it slowly going to be sold off for XRP? I don't know. That's going to be something that we need to pay attention to here coming up. So, yeah, keep those questions coming, guys. Keep them coming. But here, let's go back to this guide here. We got XLM, retail payments and remittances, right? Jim McCaleb, the creator of XLM, says he basically wants it to be global Venmo. Okay, so we got IBM. We know IBM's behind these guys. IBM's also behind Stronghold, which we'll talk about a little bit today. MoneyGram and Franklin Templeton. Okay, we got HBAR, enterprise tokenization and DeFi. I also think HBAR is going to be doing carbon credits. Okay, with Dovu. And Dovu's another it's another coin on their platform. Structurally aligned, Google, IBM, Dell. And by the way, I think all three of these members are members of the World Economic Forum. Okay. XDC, trade finance and asset tokenization, listed and compliant. Here we got SBI, we got Trade Tech, we got R3. Also, XDC has connections to Securitize, and we know Securitize has connections to BlackRock. We We got Algorand. This is CBDCs and payment networks. ISO trial participant. We got European Central Bank and Kobe or Koi Banks. We got ADA, Identity and Regulated DApps, fully aligned. Ethiopia, US Pilot, and World Mobile. Quant, we have interoperability in CBDCs, kind of the interoperable ledger of all of them, and kind of the coding, almost the coding operating system underneath them, right? Compliance ready, Bank of England, LackChain, and Nexi. IOTA, Internet of Things, Payments, and ESG. Data Standard Aligned, Dell, UN, Trademark, EA, and VeChain, Supply Chain, and Carbon Tracking. Regulatory fit, we might see, like I said, HBAR get into the carbon tracking game, but we got Walmart, BMW, and PricewaterhouseCoopers, a big accounting firm. Okay, so this is what we're looking at when we're talking about ISOs, but also we're going to sneak XPR into this mix because we know that XPR is a FedNow, an official FedNow provider. That's why we've seen XPR's price explode, its 4 tokens explode. If we look over here and we go to their newsroom, you see Metallica supports FedNow service, advancing U.S. payment system. So they're on board. They're definitely ISO adjacent, ISO ready. And we've seen one of their partners, if we go back to the homepage, we've seen one of their partners already issue their own stablecoin, Fiserv. Let me see if I can bring that up right quick. So to me, the issuing of Fiserv stablecoin kind of told me that, like, okay, well, everything that's happening with this Genius Act is just gonna work. It's just gonna go through. There's no reason for them to hold it up when they're already a company, a Fortune 500 company like Fi is already releasing its own stablecoin. So to me, after I saw that, to me, it's just like a formality. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, you're right there. July win. XPR is pumping like crazy, guys. Pumping like crazy. And shout out to the patrons. Again, Patreon, very good value. I was telling guys in the Patreon as it was happening today, it was on their list. It's been on their list for weeks, for leaks. XPR and the XPR chain has been on their list for weeks. Loan token is just going bananas, right? 0006. You could have had it, and we were talking about it back here in December 25. I could show you guys the Patreon lists to show you. You could have had it in December 26th, 2024 for quadruple 07. Okay. And since that time, it's 10x. It's 10x already. Let's see what that looks like at market cap. This is just insane to look at. This is insane. Look at that. Market cap, $2 billion back then. It's already 10x, pretty much. And imagine if this does like just a ZBCN type move. It'll 10x again. Okay, it'll 10x again. Okay, shout out to Jack Thompson. I know he's a big believer in loan. Shout out to you, brother. Shalom. I hope you see this. Yeah, man. Loan protocol. And if we go and look at our price chart here again, you'll see that XPR has been moving as well. Of course, all of it's kind of coinciding with this Genius Act, coinciding with ISO 20022 being passed. Like literally, it's gone almost 2x, almost 2x. Okay, not as great as loan, right? Where 10x, but still very great, still very great. Where else are you gonna just 2x your money in less than 18 days? So very, very good here with loan. Okay, so let's get into some comments before we continue on here. Like we're literally on the cusp of greatness right here, guys. I think again, like if your friends aren't in crypto, this might be the last time they can get in, right? But of course, you guys are here, and yeah, this is might be this 6 months may change a lot of people's lives out here, like for sure, may change a lot of people's lives out here. Let's start at the top. What's up, Mike? Mike loves utility cryptos. I don't know how I missed your message, bro. Oh, okay. It got that's crazy. How it says 10:51 p.m. Ruel is a real one. Comes and supports us and myself and MD Black on the spaces. Keep spitting that alpha. Yeah, I definitely love supporting you guys, man. You guys are some real ones. Let's go ahead and share their X's here. Bring that up. Let me duplicate this one. Yeah, these guys have some really nice spaces, guys. And yeah, I love to stop by. I support those who support me, and I appreciate you guys here. So definitely go check out Mike Loves Utility Cryptos. He and D Black did the spaces here. You can see that here. Shout out to my bro D Black. He's a Baltimore brother, and these Baltimore brothers have the interesting accents. They say two like two. I love that, bro. One of my favorite shows out here is The Wire. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that on HBO, but yeah, definitely check out The Wire and definitely check out our guy D Black. Give him a follow if you haven't already. I can also see our guy Crypto Crossroads in here. I'm trying to schedule a collab with Mr. Crypto Crossroads, so you'll see him on the channel for sure. Definitely go check out his YouTube channel. And he's an excellent follow on X here, straight criminal, that he only has 534 followers. But again, he just joined here in March 2025. So, don't look at the small number of followers and, think something about that. And also we'll bring up his YouTube as well. This guy is a member of my community, so I know he has very, very good info, guys. Again, don't look at the subscribers. He just started his channel about 3 or 4 months ago, and I can verify that this guy in our community has shared information with me, and every time it's been some fire, straight fire alpha on Swift blockchain, which you see he has a video on right here. And he's covering Lightlink right now, and also I think I missed it here, IXS. Okay, so definitely go over there and check out our bro Crypto Crossroads show, and he will be on the channel soon. So definitely check him out. Oh, no problem, bro. Definitely. Wire is the best HBO show next to The Sopranos, 100%. Gonna start that one. We have Victory V in here first. Appreciate you, Victory V. First, always looking forward to this one, Ruel. You always deliver. Thank you so much, V. Not sure if you're a a gentleman or a lady. I'm thinking a lady because my sis goes by V and her name is Veronica. But we'll see. We'll see here with Victory V. Thank you, Victory V. Appreciate it. Fish Unite, let's go. What's up, way up north? For my fish license, thank you for the $2 super chat. And by the way, guys, I just opened up the memberships. It's just to donate to the channel at this point. I plan on adding something for the members later. But again, if you really want to help and do things for the channel, you have ways that can also help you, like doing the BTCC and signing up there for the future trading. If you sign up there, you get free USDT for funding your account, or getting a cold storage wallet. That's also helpful. That will help you as well. So, there you go. Howdy, Ruel. Really looking forward to your presentation. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Okay. Charlie J, let's freaking go. Shorty16, let's go. What's up, Marie Villas? Destroy the like button now. Let's go. Face Facts, what's up? XRP. What's good, Rory the Dream? What's up, sir? Excuse me, looks like a little sell-off. Could you turn up your mic a little bit? I can't hear any really well. Okay, I can turn it up. Okay, let me do that. Okay, here. Okay, I'm turned up here. Let me know if that's good. Because me and Max were recently doing a collaboration. I was trying to make the sound match his. But I'll have to know for you guys. I need to turn it up more. Let me know if that's good for you guys. Or if I need to turn it up more. Okay. And see, we're talking favorite HBO shows. See, this is some of the stuff that we need to do in the Patreon, guys. Again, we're going to have an open mic night. Our first open mic night. I'm going to have one a week at least. But we'll see how it goes in the Patreon. Maybe we have more than one. And we can go in there and talk our favorite HBO shows. Hey, maybe we can even talk symbolism. Who knows how far we can go with it, right? But yeah, let me know way up north if that is good. D.E.R. What is up? Yo, Rue, what's going on? Yeah, hard to hear. Okay, I thought, okay, we'll even go even a little bit further here with it. Let me know if that's too loud or if it's, okay, much better. All right, perfect. I went and I replaced my microphone so we can get really good hearing. I like to watch a guy called an extra VOD. His sound is really, really low. I was like, okay, I can't have my sound be that low. I gotta replace this mic. What's up, Italia Grape? Another Patreon in the house. Another patron in the house. Finally made the live chat. Susie, let's go. Mobile Coin, let's go. What's up, Royal Pounds? Appreciate you, brother. D reposted the stream on X. Thanks so much for that, Royal Pounds. Seems like Mobile Coin got delisted from Coinbase. The coin has been taking off to the moon. And see, that's how some coins do that, man. And people really get like, oh, it's delisted. Oh no, it's crazy how when they make coins really, really hard to get, that's when things kind of take off. It's crazy. Like I told you guys with Doge, I know it was like available on Robinhood, but before it was on Coinbase, it was kind of really, truly hard to get. And when it got listed on Coinbase, that's when it dumped. So, maybe some coins might follow a little different path as far as like Stronghold. Stronghold just sat there for so long, and that's a good segue for us to go to look at Stronghold here. You could have got it on on Stellar Term. You could have got it on Lobster Wallet. And it just sat here for all this time at market cap three like basically 3 million market cap. And it's like this is why I tell people, if you find a good coin and it has good things behind it, like we know Stronghold IBM, we know Stronghold ISO 20022, it didn't have any liquidity in it until it did. And it did. And now here we are at 68 million. So whoever was here got like a, what is that? At 2.5 million, that's just a lot of X. That's a lot of X. Like quick math, 50, that would be if it was 50, that would be a 20x. So they got way over 20x. they got near 30x right here if they invested here. Okay. And that was like November 8th, 2023. So not too long ago. Right? Craziness. And it's probably gonna go even further because of the escrow that they have now. Okay. So Stronghold, I could easily see Stronghold at $1 because the actual circulating supply is something like 15 million. So it's 15 billion, excuse me. 15 billion with 60 billion locked up in escrow. I could easily see this at $1, but my price target for Stronghold is 33 cents. I honestly see it possibly even getting to $1. Okay. And this is an ISO token. It's ISO ready. So definitely it's going to be one of the ones we want to pay attention to in the next couple of days here. When the Genius Act gets passed. Yep. Hey, Blackrue, hit that like button. Thank you. Let's go. What's up, Crypto Crossroads Show? July 22nd should help too. What's happening on July 22nd? That's my birthday, Charlie. So waiting up north. We're here. What's up, E? E is our moderator in Telegram and a long-term patron as well. Altcoin season almost here. We could say low-key altcoin season has started. I agree with that, E. 100%. Star that comment. I think we can kind of say here right now that altcoin season has started, guys. But there's still so many values out there. Shout out to the patrons where they get a bi-weekly list and a monthly stock list. For example, I talked about this last month, so I don't think I would be hurting the Patreons by talking about this because we talked about it, or last week we talked about this one. One of the stocks is Hood. Look at Hood. It's at an all-time high. You can see this with a fair amount of crypto stocks, fintechs. They are at all-time highs, and Coinbase is near one itself. We were in this at about $30, like around this area, and it has since pretty much 3x'd in this market. And I honestly see Robinhood as something that might do a stock split. So I'm really happy with what we got here with Robinhood. But of course we know Robinhood. I'm not sharing that tab. Yeah, so here's Robinhood. It's at an all-time high, $103. Yeah, we got in at $33. So it's a 3x. And I honestly believe, it might not be this year, might be next year. Or, could be this year. I honestly think we see the stock Robinhood split, and we'll have our whole strategy ready for when it splits. But very, very, very high on Robinhood. It's one of the few exchanges you can buy cryptocurrency on. They keep custody. Excuse me. They keep custody of the crypto. So, in the whole thing of not your keys, not your crypto, you might not want to do that. But since they do offer cryptocurrency on there, and for like old school people who have a lot of money in the stock market, they could just move their money from the stock to a crypto like XRP, which is listed on there. I'm very, very high on Robinhood because of that fact. What do you think of Casper? What's up, Mike L? Ever since Casper had that whole thing happen with where basically like internally they split, the company split. I have a video on my channel this up called Is Casper Dead? So definitely check out that old video. But let me look at the price here because I haven't looked at Casper price in quite a while. I don't even know what it looks like right now, to be honest with you. I had a ton of Casper. And when they split, that really, yeah, it really impacted the price there. Yeah. I really honestly, could it do something? It probably could. It actually looks like it's lagging behind a little bit here, which is almost a good thing, that it can, come up here and get to the 200 EMA. It seems like if we go down to a lower time frame, it's on its way rising up here. But honestly, and this is not fudding Casper, but I just think there are better plays at the cent mark. It's already at the cent mark. I would rather just go with XRP or XPR at this point, or something else. But not financial advice. But I'm not at this point. I'm not too high on Casper. There are other plays higher than it for me personally. But that's just my opinion. It's not financial advice. Yeah, I'm not too. After the whole, like, check out the video on my channel. Casper is Dead. But of course, a lot of times too, when things like this happen, the whole Casper is Dead thing, or like FUD, right? A lot of times the coin recovers, like we covered with Solana, we covered with ZBCN. They've had FUD. A lot of time the coin recovers. So again, not financial advice of what I'm saying about Casper. Just letting you guys know everything. But again, it could recover. It could recover. But just for me, there are a lot more coins that are higher on my list than Casper. You know, even like what Charlie J recommends right here. Flare. Like I'd buy Flare over Casper, to be honest. Yeah, I really would. But of course, in the Patreon we have coins on our watch list, which you can sign up for the Patreon. But of course, yeah, I like Flare too. I like Flare too. What's up, Jay Sure? Rue, what up, though? What up? Crypto Crossroads Show IXS is directly connected to XDC. Now, that's awesome. Securitized BlackRock backed bonds, HBAR, and many more. Start that. Free alpha from my guy, Crypto Crossroads Show. I'm gonna have to check that out. July when? XPR is pumping. MJ, I don't know. I hope it passes. Oh, it's going to pass. And that's the Genius Act. I got IXS. I don't know why it's always a struggle for me to just say IXS. XDC and HBAR. Let's go, Charlie J. Got a rocket here from July when. Let's Square, New Jersey in the house. Let's go. It's going to pass. Yeah, it's going to pass 100%. Loan for the win. Where can I stake loan? You can stake loan on XPR's DeFi site, which I think, let me see if we can get there right quick. It's the MetalPay app, I think. MetalPay app. I think you need a web auth wallet to go and actually stake it. I know, shout out to my guy, Jack Thompson. He's been staking his XPR for quite a while. And I know he's like sitting back, like chuckling like a madman right now. He should be, because he's doing it right now. He's doing it right now as far as with the XPR chain. So I think MetalPay X. I think that's where you would go to stake it. Let me make sure and bring it up for you guys. But I'm hoping it doesn't.
Folios in crypto. So people who are here right now, here before the stablecoin bill, before the Clarity Act, all these different narratives come to fruition.
Right now,
these are the people who are going to benefit the most off of digital asset development. So big shout out. Sorry to jump in there. I just thought it was so relevant.
No. I actually love that. I you know, when you put it in that perspective.
Oh, Johnny Crypto over here playing. Okay. Yeah, I didn't click on that. It just started like playing. But yeah, shout out to the guys over there at Good Morning Crypto. That was unexpected. Let's see. Okay, maybe you guys might not have heard that because I wasn't sharing that tab. So that's good. Okay. One more thing to check. I think MetalPay X. Metal X. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think this is it here. Okay, I think this is it. Okay, so I'll show you guys how I got here. Okay, so Metal X. Okay, I got here basically by navigating through Twitter. So if I share this tab here, I clicked right here on Metal X. This is Metal's like DeFi app, and then that'll take you to this, and then I just click the launch app button over there in the corner, and then then share this tab. I think you need to connect your wallet here to be able to be a part of what they got going on here. Yeah, you can do farming, I think you can do staking here. I really wanted to find was the lending app, because there's a lending app too. Okay, well, look at that. Yeah, here's the streaming part. Stream the tokens towards the recipient without lifting a finger again. Yeah, they call it streaming payment now, but basically this was something that they innovated to do, kind of like remittance payments. Let's see here. Okay, here it is. Metal Lending. So lending.metalx.com. This is the part. This is the one that I'm used to. Now here you can do staking. I'm not staking anything. I was staking something like way long time ago. and I have that on my Proton wallet. I have a Proton wallet and a MetalX wallet. So here you can go stake. You can stake your loan for 3.53 APR. This used to be like gigantic, but since loan is growing in value, that's when you see the APRs go down. So since this APR is where it is right now, that probably means the loan's price is going to continue to go up here. They also have, I think, you can get, and I just recently did this where you can get a little bit of interest on Ripple. So you can see here it says my borrows and my deposits. So you can earn some APY on Ripple on XRP. So I don't really mess with DeFi enough to tell you if this is good or not. You know, and I almost would not want to like have somebody hold on to my Ripple, hold on to my XRP, excuse me. So that's up to you guys to decide, but you can earn some APY with this. The other option is with Flare. You can earn some APY on that. Solid picks. XPR bags packed. What's up, Brendan Moore? Love your knowledge. Appreciate it. What's up, Steve C? Loan default. Borrow lend protocol for all credit unions, banks onboarded. Yes, indeed. What's up, Manosphere Hall of Fame? Meme coins look like they might do a major leg up soon. I'm not sure about all of that, bro. Best HBO show is True Blood. Oh, wow. Kevin Dubs, I got into XPR Loan Metal and SHX because of you and Maximus. I'm ready for life-changing wealth, and ZBEC is a gem. Can't wait to see what it does 4 to 5 years from now. Thanks for coming through, brother. Appreciate it. And I'm glad me and Max got you in there. Let me start that comment. Thanks for the love, bro. Looking forward to the collab. Me too, brother. Thank you very much. Thanks for always being a loyal supporter. Thanks for always sharing information with me. You know I got nothing but love for you, bro. Appreciate you. T. Riley, okay, we got the sound better. Let your sleeper sleep, brother. Yup. Sound check is now on point. I'm there for the live chats. Let's go. Rush, love, extra VOD. Me too. Bros, one of the best in the business. Sub-Zero Draper is Quant the ISO, the king of the ISOs, or is XRP? I mean, you can't go wrong with either, I think. Shout out to Shook Focus Digital, Root of Truth. Let me go over here and share Shook Focus Digital's channel as well. Shout out to my guy, Shook, the quintessential penultimate XRP, or I'm sorry, XCN researcher. If you haven't caught Shook's videos on XCN, you're missing out. He has one new one 9 days ago here. Definitely go over there and check those out. He has the crypto conversation he and I did a month ago. Hard to believe it's been that long already. Definitely go check that out. And where are we at here? And thank you so much, Shook, for putting me on your recommended channels. You can see my guy Maximus there as well. Red Dad, Blue Dad, Crypto Teacher. Yeah, and by the way, guys, we're really close to 6,700 So we're really, really close. Definitely like and subscribe if you guys haven't already, and definitely go over and give my guy Shook a like and subscribe. He's close to 2,000. Let's get him there, and let's get me there tonight, guys. Let's do it. See here. All right, let's go to. What's up, Brock Trip? Okay, just got in here. Tell me what's good with the bank network. Loving Flair here from FaceFacts. John Robinson, everything's done through WebAuth 100%. They even have DID through there. Tell you great. Hope we hit those all-time highs before Thanksgiving. Me as well. So yeah, guys, we're killing it out here. Yeah, and let's go back here now, and look at a few more charts here. I lost my place here. Okay, there we go. And I just closed it. Okay, we'll bring up our charts again here. I don't think people just really truly understand how close we are to everything just popping off. Like, I think if people just truly knew, like, people would go get a Coinbase account like right now. But I know what you're saying. We just gotta let these sleepers sleep, right? It's just more coins for us out here, right? But it's just a shame to understand and know, like, what's in store for us for 6 months, right? It puts a smile on my face. What's in store for us in the next 6 months, right? ISO is going to go live for the rest of the world on 11/22. Genius Act, Clarity Act, all those probably passed within the next couple days. Again, XRP trying to hold this $3 price. It's trying real strong to hold it. I don't think it's going to matter much once that Genius Act is passed. Oh man, I think that's going to open up so much stuff for RL, USD. It's going to open up so much stuff for Circle. Man, it's going to be a lovely, lovely time. Now, I was reading. Excuse me, let me see if I can bring it up. Okay, retail FOMO has shifted from Bitcoin to Ethereum with 4K price calls flooding. So again, people are pumping the crap out of Ethereum. Bullish, Michael Saylor's strategy hits a new all-time high. Market cap of over 127 billion. Okay, 27 we know is 3 times 3 times 3. Gotta love that. This is awesome here, guys. Again, like I was saying, like I showed you with Hood, right? A lot of Bitcoin-centric, crypto-centric stocks are reaching all-time highs and going higher. And what was Trump's promise, right? Trump's promise is we're going to keep the stock market going high, right? And of course, he had a promise with crypto as well. Again, all things that make me think it's going to be an exciting time for us, in these next 6 months. In fact, I even had a show that I said, this could be the most important 6 months in crypto. And here we are, right? Just in, Speaker Johnson says the Genius Act voting will be scheduled for tomorrow and Clarity Act possibly for next week. Okay, because people were already putting in some misinformation saying that the Clarity Act had failed. So don't try to find official sources like a Cointelegraph where they have 2.7 million followers and they're kind of almost an official news source. Try to find official sources. Don't just look at like a rando and say what Like, look for official sources out here, because I saw someone, where is it? I think it was underneath what Wendy O said. Like, look at this. Let's look at this. This guy. The Genius Action was not scheduled, nor was it voted on today. It's actually scheduled for tomorrow, and that hasn't changed. Clarity Act and the CBDC Act was what shenanigans were about. The Clarity Act was in fact scheduled for a vote, and is what failed. Again, he's according to CoinMarketCap, this guy's wrong. And again, I know that they need the Clarity Act, so I'm pretty sure it's going to pass. But you know, you got to watch for stuff like this. And then they kept saying, you know, somebody posted this where it's like, oh, it passed. And I'm not even sure if this is accurate or this was when it passed the Senate. You know, so I encourage you definitely. Oh, okay. I meant to share this tab. Sorry, guys. So yeah, this where someone said, oh, the Clarity Act has already failed. He's wrong. And this where they're showing like it passed already. That could be wrong, or we already know that's wrong, or this could be from when it passed the Senate. Okay, because it passed the Senate in June 17th. Okay, so again, you know, just make sure you're getting news from pretty official sources like Cointelegraph. I'm gonna make sure to retweet that. Bank of America CEO Brian Moynihan says the bank is working on launching a stablecoin and exploring appropriate timing, likely to partner with other players, which I'm sure they'll probably partner with Ripple. Okay, got some good news there. But again, we already just showed you here Fiserv, which is the payment app. They've launched their own stablecoin. So we're probably going to see a lot of different banks kind of launch their own stablecoins. And it's not anything kind of new or different, to be honest, if you think about it. Because when you have your money in a bank, essentially that bank is collateral for your dollar. Like, so if you go to the bank and you know you want to get all your money out, basically you're saying like pretty much that bank is collateralizing, saying that, okay, you know, we will have your money if you come into us, you know, and ask for your money. So essentially, if you have your money in whatever bank you have your money in, you kind of already have your stable coin in there. So say that you have your banked with Chase, right? Then essentially your money is backed by Chase dollars. It just is. So it'd be interesting to see how every bank having its own stable coin, how that will work out, and what's the legalities of that. But I do think it'll make it easier for them to communicate in a digital world. Having it like, okay, well, this is Fiserv USD, just like PayPal has their own USD, which, you know, is backed by Paxos, but it's also available on Metallicus, in which Metallicus backs their metal dollar, not only with USDC, with Pi USD, which is PayPal USD, but also Paxos USD. So fam, gonna be eating good this year, 100%, 100%. So I'm really happy for everyone here. I'm really happy for the crypto regulars, the crypto people. Like seriously, this is what a lot of crypto people have been waiting for and preparing for 5, 6, 7 years or more, right? And here it is about to happen, right? But yeah, so definitely Patreon. We'll be doing our open mic night here on Friday. And we got a whole bunch of things coming up. If you guys made it to the end, please put ISO into the comments once the video exits. Once the video stops, once the live stops, put ISO in the comments, so it'll help share the video around. And yeah, I wanna know what you guys think. You know, add a comment. Let me know what you think about ISOs. Will ISOs lead the way? Will XPR lead the way? Are you guys looking at ISOs besides the ones we mentioned today? I'd love to hear it in the chat there, in the comments of the video. I check those. And have a nice evening, guys. I'm out. Peace.